Seniors, stop mistakes that make eggs harmful to your health. Welcome to Senior Health Life. Have you ever wondered, I eat eggs every day, but am I really absorbing all those valuable nutrients? You're certainly not alone. As we age, proper nutrient absorption becomes increasingly critical to our overall health and longevity. Eggs are truly a nutritional powerhouse for healthy aging, packed with high-quality protein, vitamin D and choline nutrients that play vital roles in maintaining memory function and protecting cardiovascular health in seniors. But here's the surprising truth: many healthcare providers don't discuss when consumed incorrectly. This superfood can actually become a double-edged sword in your senior health journey. According to the American Heart Association, adults over 65 need to be especially mindful about how they prepare and combine eggs to avoid raising harmful LDL cholesterol levels and to prevent digestive issues that commonly affect seniors. Today, we're diving into the 6 most common egg-eating mistakes that could be silently undermining your nutrition and healthy aging efforts. What's particularly fascinating is mistake number 6, not paying attention to egg sources. Something nearly 80% of seniors overlook while grocery shopping. By the end of this video, you'll discover simple yet powerful adjustments that can dramatically improve how your body absorbs these essential nutrients, helping you maximize the benefits of every egg you eat. If you find this information valuable, please hit that like button and subscribe to our Senior Health Life channel. Your support allows us to continue providing quality content that promotes vibrant, healthy aging. Every new subscriber genuinely makes my day and motivates our team to research more life-changing health tips for our senior community. Now, let's crack open the truth about these common egg-eating mistakes that might be affecting your health. Now, let's get cracking with mistake number 1. Mistake number 1, pairing eggs with the wrong foods. Have you ever heard the advice, don't drink tea after eating eggs? Or perhaps, you've wondered why you feel bloated and uncomfortable after having sugar-sweetened eggs. For many seniors, eggs are an excellent nutritional choice, rich in high-quality protein, vitamin D, and numerous other essential nutrients vital for healthy aging. But could you be unknowingly reducing the nutritional value of eggs by combining them with incompatible foods? Consider Helen's case, a 68-year-old woman committed to a healthy lifestyle and balanced nutrition. Every morning, she started her day with what she believed was a nutritionally perfect breakfast, a plate of golden fried eggs, and a hot cup of soy milk. After her meal, she usually enjoyed a cup of green tea to aid digestion and relaxation. Helen was confident she was taking excellent care of her health. However, in recent months, she began experiencing unusual symptoms: increased joint pain, persistent fatigue, and occasional dizziness when standing up quickly. Initially, she attributed these signs to normal aging, but when she visited her doctor, her test results revealed her bone density was decreasing faster than normal for her age, and her blood iron levels were below recommended levels. When her doctor thoroughly examined her eating habits, they discovered the issue wasn't what Helen was eating, but how she was combining foods. According to research from Harvard T.H. Chan School of Public Health, protein in soy milk can inhibit calcium absorption from eggs, particularly important for seniors like Helen, as calcium deficiency can lead to osteoporosis and increased fracture risk from falls. Additionally, the National Institutes of Health (NIH) reports that tannins in green tea can bind with iron in eggs, significantly reducing the body's ability to absorb iron. Long-term iron deficiency can cause fatigue, dizziness, and even anemia. Helen was completely surprised. She had no idea her seemingly healthy habits were silently affecting her health. Following her doctor's advice, she made changes, switching from soy milk to regular milk or water with her eggs, and waiting at least 30 minutes after meals before drinking tea. Remarkably, with just these small adjustments, she began noticing significant improvements. After a few months, her joint pain decreased, and she no longer experienced afternoon fatigue. Beyond soy milk and green tea, many seniors also enjoy sugar-sweetened eggs, a familiar comfort food from childhood. However, according to Mayo Clinic reports, when lysine in eggs reacts with sugar at high temperatures, It can create glycosyllysine, a compound that's difficult to digest, causing bloating and intestinal discomfort, especially for seniors with weaker digestive systems. How can you maximize the nutritional value of eggs? Nutrition experts recommend pairing eggs with green vegetables like broccoli, tomatoes, or spinach to enhance vitamin and mineral absorption. If you enjoy tea, wait at least 30 minutes after eating eggs to avoid interfering with iron absorption. For those with a sweet tooth, instead of sugar-cooked eggs, try hard-boiled eggs drizzled with a small amount of natural honey after the eggs have cooled. Sometimes, a small change in how we combine foods can make a significant difference to our health. If you've been making these mistakes, don't worry. New knowledge is the first step toward change. Try adjusting your habits following these suggestions and notice the difference within a few weeks. A healthier body will help you enjoy life more fully at any age. Have you ever combined eggs with incompatible foods? Share your experiences and how you've changed your habits in the comments below. Mistake 2. Eating too many eggs helpful or harmful? Have you ever heard someone say eat plenty of eggs? They're packed with nutrients. Or, conversely, been warned, stay away from eggs. They're full of cholesterol and bad for your heart. For many seniors, particularly those concerned about heart health, the question of how many eggs to eat often causes confusion. On one hand, eggs are an excellent source of high-quality protein, essential vitamins, and minerals critical for healthy aging. On the other hand, they do contain significant cholesterol, raising concerns about heart health impacts. But what's the real truth? Consider Richard's case, a 68-year-old retired teacher who has always been mindful of his diet. He preferred starting each day with a protein-rich breakfast, with eggs being his top choice. For years, he consumed 2 fried eggs every morning with toast and bacon, believing eggs helped maintain his muscle mass and provided energy throughout the morning. Recently, during a routine checkup, his doctor warned that his LDL cholesterol, often called bad cholesterol, was rising. When the doctor inquired about his diet and learned of his daily egg and bacon routine, they recommended adjusting this habit. According to the American Heart Association, AHA, 1 egg contains approximately 186 milligrams of cholesterol, about 62% of the daily recommended intake. For a healthy person, eating 1 egg daily typically causes no harm. However, when combined with other cholesterol-rich foods like red meat, butter, or organ meats, daily cholesterol consumption can exceed safe levels, especially for those with heart disease, history, or high blood lipids. Harvard Medical School research shows moderate egg consumption doesn't increase heart disease risk in healthy individuals. However, for those with existing cardiovascular issues, diabetes, or high cholesterol, excessive egg consumption may contribute to atherosclerosis risk. What's the solution? Richard didn't need to eliminate eggs entirely from his diet, but he needed to adjust his portions to protect his heart health. First, he reduced his egg consumption to 3 to 4 eggs weekly instead of 2 daily. Rather than eating eggs with bacon, he switched to boiled eggs with avocado and whole grain bread, a combination providing healthy fats and supporting cholesterol management. Additionally, his doctor recommended adding fiber-rich foods like oatmeal, green vegetables, nuts, and avocados to his breakfast. The fiber in these foods helps reduce bad cholesterol absorption in the bloodstream, thereby better protecting cardiovascular health. Richard isn't alone. Many seniors make similar mistakes when eating eggs without monitoring their overall diet. Some unknowingly consume too many cholesterol-rich foods throughout the day, such as using animal butter for cooking, eating cheese frequently, or consuming processed meats. They may also neglect regular cholesterol monitoring, leading to hidden cardiovascular health risks. If you love eggs and want to safely enjoy their nutritional benefits for healthy aging, consider these simple adjustments. If you're healthy, you can eat 1 egg daily but need to balance it with other foods. If you have high blood lipids or heart disease, limit to about 3 to 4 eggs weekly and prioritize egg whites over yolks to reduce cholesterol intake. Simultaneously, add fiber-rich foods to your meals, as they can help control cholesterol and better support your digestive system. Sometimes, even a small dietary habit change can create a significant health difference. If you regularly eat eggs daily, try adjusting according to these suggestions and notice the positive changes in your body. A healthy heart will help you enjoy life more fully. Would you like to share how many eggs you typically eat each week? Leave a comment below about how you balance enjoying eggs while supporting your heart health. Mistake number 3, improper cooking methods, nutrient loss, and increased heart disease risk for seniors. Have you ever savored a plate of crispy, golden brown fried eggs, or enjoyed the rich, runny yolk of a soft-boiled egg that made your meal more appetizing? Many people believe that eggs are eggs. No matter how they're prepared, they're still nutritious. But the truth is, how you cook your eggs can determine whether you're absorbing all their nutrients or unknowingly losing up to 30% of their vitamins. And if you prepare them incorrectly over a long period, not only will nutrients be depleted, but your risk of heart disease can significantly increase, especially critical for senior health. Consider the case of Linda, a 72-year-old woman who loves eggs for breakfast. Every morning, she would fry an egg in animal butter for that rich flavor, sprinkle it with salt, and eat it with bread. This habit continued for decades because she believed fried eggs made her meals more appealing and provided enough energy for the entire day. However, during a recent health checkup, her doctor discovered that her LDL cholesterol had risen above safe levels. When asked about her diet and her description of how she prepared eggs, the doctor explained that frying eggs at high temperatures, especially with animal butter, not only destroys important vitamins like A and D, but also increases the risk of bad cholesterol accumulation in the bloodstream, a particular concern for healthy aging. According to research from the USDA United States Department of Agriculture, high cooking temperatures can cause significant loss of essential nutrients in eggs. Specifically, over-frying eggs can deplete up to 30% of vitamins A and D, two crucial components for maintaining bone health and immune system function in seniors. Moreover, deep frying eggs or using animal butter can increase the amount of saturated fat in your meal, elevating the risk of cardiovascular disease. A study from Harvard T.H. Chan School of Public Health even indicated that regular consumption of fried eggs could increase the risk of heart disease by up to 19% in older adults. For those who prefer raw eggs or soft yolks, there's another concerning issue. Egg whites contain avidin, a protein that can prevent the body from absorbing biotin, important vitamin for hair and nail health. Regular consumption of raw eggs can lead to brittle hair, weak nails, and even the risk of salmonella infection causing diarrhea and food poisoning, which can be particularly dangerous for seniors with weakened immune systems. So how can you enjoy delicious eggs while preserving their nutritional value? The best method is boiling or steaming eggs, as this approach retains over 90% of their nutrients. If you prefer sunny-side-up eggs, try using olive oil or avocado oil instead of regular cooking oil to reduce saturated fat intake. And if you like soft-boiled eggs, make sure your eggs are USDA certified, pasteurized, to reduce the risk of bacterial infection. After receiving advice from her doctor, Linda began changing her cooking habits. Instead of frying eggs in animal butter, she switched to boiling eggs and eating them with mashed avocado and greens. Within just a few months, her cholesterol levels improved significantly, while her meals remained delicious and nutritious. Perfect example of how small changes can support healthy aging. Sometimes, even a minor adjustment in cooking methods can make a significant difference to your health. If you have a habit of frying eggs at high temperatures, deep frying them, or eating them raw without considering the potential impacts, try making some adjustments. A good meal isn't just about flavor, but also about the nutritional value it provides. And if you want to ensure long-term health for your golden years, choose smarter ways to prepare your eggs. Senior health tips for optimal egg preparation include boiling or steaming your eggs to retain maximum nutrients with over 90% preserved. Use olive oil or avocado oil instead of butter when preparing eggs in a pan. Cook eggs at medium heat rather than high heat to preserve vitamins. If you enjoy soft yolks, ensure eggs are USDA certified. Consider poaching as a heart-healthy alternative to frying. Add vegetables to your egg dishes for additional antioxidants and fiber. Monitor portion sizes, as most healthy seniors can enjoy up to 7 eggs weekly. These simple changes in egg preparation can significantly impact your health journey after 65, helping you maintain independence and vitality throughout your senior years. Remember, these simple changes in egg preparation can significantly impact your health journey after 65, helping you maintain independence and vitality throughout your senior years. Mistake number 4. Improper egg storage. Risk of food poisoning for seniors. Margaret is passionate about cooking and always wants to prepare delicious and nutritious meals for her family. Each week, she buys dozens of eggs and stores them in the refrigerator door for convenient access. Occasionally, she washes the eggs before refrigerating them, thinking this keeps them cleaner. One day, she made scrambled eggs for her grandson, but unexpectedly, he later experienced stomach pain and nausea. After examination, the doctor suggested it could be due to contaminated eggs. Margaret couldn't believe it. The eggs looked perfectly normal. How could they cause food poisoning? According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, there are over 1.35 million cases of salmonella infection annually in the United States. With contaminated eggs being a common cause, this bacteria can cause diarrhea, stomach pain, fever, and can be particularly dangerous for seniors with weakened immune systems. When eggs are stored improperly, bacteria can easily multiply. If eggs are left at room temperature too long, especially during hot weather, salmonella bacteria can proliferate rapidly. Additionally, washing eggs before storage is a common mistake because it removes the natural protective coating on the eggshell, making it easier for bacteria to penetrate. Placing eggs in the refrigerator door is another error many people make, as the temperature there fluctuates due to frequent opening, causing eggs to spoil faster. So how can you store eggs properly? First, always keep eggs refrigerated at temperatures below 41 degrees Fahrenheit, 5 degrees Celsius. Don't wash eggs before storing them, only rinse them right before cooking. When arranging your refrigerator, place eggs in the middle section where the temperature is most stable rather than in the door. If you purchase eggs with cracked shells, it's best to use them immediately or discard them since bacteria may have already entered. A simple trick to check if eggs are still fresh: place an egg in a bowl of water. If it sinks and lies horizontally, it's still fresh. If it stands upright or floats, it means it's old and may no longer be safe to eat. Are you storing your eggs correctly? If you haven't been paying attention to this, make changes today to avoid the risk of food poisoning. The next mistake can turn eggs from nutritious to harmful food. What is it? Keep following to learn more. Have you ever hastily reheated hard-boiled eggs in the microwave thinking it would be faster? It may seem convenient, but in reality, this is one of the mistakes that can cause serious burns that many people overlook. Susan, a busy mother, often prepares quick breakfasts for her family. One morning, she took a hard-boiled egg from the refrigerator and placed it in the microwave to reheat. When she bit into it, the egg suddenly exploded, spraying hot yolk pieces that burned her mouth, forcing her to suck on ice all morning. What happened? According to research from the American Egg Board, hard-boiled eggs, whether shelled or peeled, can explode when reheated in the microwave. The yolk absorbs heat faster than the white, creating significant pressure inside. When bitten or pierced, this pressure releases suddenly, causing the egg to explode in your mouth or on your hand, resulting in dangerous burns. A common mistake is that many people put whole hard-boiled eggs in the microwave without cutting them into pieces, preventing pressure from escaping. Or they don't check the temperature before eating, making the yolk too hot while the white remains only slightly warm. Additionally, some people store hard-boiled eggs incorrectly, leaving them at room temperature too long or placing them in the refrigerator uncovered, causing eggs to dehydrate and become susceptible to bacterial contamination. The simple but much safer solution is to avoid using the microwave to reheat hard-boiled eggs. If you need to warm them, you can cut the eggs into small pieces and steam them gently or heat them in a pan over low heat. If you just want to eat eggs at a comfortable temperature, you can leave them out for about 10 to 15 minutes before eating. What about fried eggs? Many people have a habit of leaving fried eggs at room temperature and eating them again after a few hours, but is this safe? Fried eggs left out too long can develop bacteria, especially in hot weather. If you need to store them, place fried eggs in a sealed container in the refrigerator. But don't keep them for more than 24 hours, as fried eggs can absorb odors from other foods, reducing flavor and quality. When reheating, it's best to use a pan instead of a microwave so the eggs don't dry out and maintain their taste. Reheating eggs incorrectly can cause unexpected accidents. Please take note to protect the health of your entire family. And the next mistake is even more dangerous because it can turn eggs from nutritious to harmful. What is it? Keep following to find out. Mistake number 5. Eating eggs at the wrong time. How it disrupts your senior sleep. Do you ever grab a quick snack before bed when those nighttime hunger pangs hit? That's exactly what Bob, a 65-year-old retiree from Florida, used to do. One night after his favorite TV show, Bob's stomach started rumbling. He headed to the kitchen and boiled 2 eggs, thinking they were a healthy, low-fat choice. Smart choice for nutrition, right? Not for bedtime. That night, Bob tossed and turned for hours. His mind raced, his body felt unusually warm, and his stomach uncomfortably full. When he finally dozed off near dawn, his sleep was shallow. He woke up feeling worse than before he went to bed, groggy, irritable, and exhausted. At first, Bob blamed it on just getting older, but after paying attention to his patterns, he noticed something important. Every time he ate eggs late at night, his sleep suffered. You're not alone if this sounds familiar. The National Sleep Foundation (NSF) explains that eggs contain tyrosine, an amino acid that stimulates your brain. During the day, this brain boost helps your concentration, perfect for your morning crossword puzzle. But at night, that same tyrosine keeps your brain active when it should be winding down. It actually blocks melatonin production, that crucial sleep hormone that many seniors already produce less of as they age. When you eat eggs before bed, you're essentially telling your brain stay awake at exactly the wrong time. Moreover, eggs are rich in choline, a substance that helps improve memory and concentration. This is very beneficial during the day, but in the evening, choline can stimulate the nervous system, causing shallow sleep and making it easy to wake up in the middle of the night. While younger bodies may adapt somewhat, older adults with weakened nervous systems are more easily affected by small factors, leading to chronic insomnia, memory decline, and even increased risk of Alzheimer's disease. Additionally, the digestive system of older adults works more slowly compared to when they were younger. Eggs are protein-rich foods that take longer to digest than vegetables or carbohydrates. When eating eggs late, the stomach still has to work while the body is trying to rest, leading to feelings of fullness, indigestion, or even acid reflux. This explains why Mr. Bob felt stomach discomfort and internal heat after eating eggs late. So what's the solution? To utilize the nutritional benefits of eggs without affecting sleep, older adults should eat eggs in the morning or at lunchtime when the body needs more energy and has sufficient time to digest. If they want to eat eggs in the evening, they should do so before 7 p.m. and combine them with green vegetables to aid digestion. Specifically, avoid eating eggs right before bedtime, especially for those who frequently experience insomnia or have digestive issues. After changing his habits, Mr. Bob decided not to eat eggs late anymore. Instead, if he felt hungry at night, he would choose a warm glass of milk or some light fruit. The results were surprising. He slept better, without tossing and turning or feeling heavy in the stomach. Deeper sleep helped him feel healthier and more alert the following morning. A small habit change had a significant impact on his health. Sleep is very important, especially for older adults. Even a small mistake, like eating eggs at the wrong time, can affect sleep quality, memory, and overall health. Try making changes to feel the difference, and don't miss the next mistake, a common habit that many people make, which can turn eggs from a nutritious food into a potential health risk. Can you guess what it is? Continue reading to find out. Mistake number 6. Ignoring egg sources. Not all eggs are created equal for senior health. Did you know that not all those egg cartons lined up next to each other on the supermarket shelf offer the same nutritional value? When buying eggs, many seniors typically only look at the price, choosing the most economical option or a familiar brand. However, a discovery from nutrition researchers shows that the nutritional quality of eggs greatly depends on how the chickens were raised, information that's right there on the product label. Meet Thomas, a 72-year-old resident of Chicago. Every week, he visits the nearby Walmart and buys the cheapest box of eggs, usually conventional eggs. He eats 2 eggs every morning with toast, believing this is a healthy, protein-rich breakfast. During a routine checkup, his doctor discovered that Thomas's inflammation markers were higher than normal. When discussing his diet, the doctor paid special attention to the type of eggs he consumed. "Do you pay attention to the labels on your egg cartons?" the doctor asked, much to Thomas's surprise. According to research from the University of Pennsylvania, eggs from conventionally raised chickens, birds, kept in limited spaces and fed industrial feed, typically contain much higher levels of omega-6 fatty acids compared to omega-3s. While both are essential fatty acids, an imbalanced ratio between them can promote inflammation in the body, particularly dangerous for seniors. In contrast, supermarkets also sell eggs labeled pasture-raised, free-range, or organic. Research from the United States Department of Agriculture, USDA, shows these eggs typically contain twice as much omega-3 and more vitamin E, because the chickens eat higher quality food and have space to move around. After receiving advice, Thomas began paying attention to the labels on egg cartons when shopping. He realized that even in his familiar Walmart, there were many different choices, from conventional to cage-free, free-range, and even organic eggs from brands like Vital Farms or Pete and Jerry's Certified Family Farms. Initially, he was hesitant because these eggs cost a bit more than conventional ones. But after reading more information on the USDA website and consumer reports, he decided to switch to free-range eggs from a local brand available at Kroger. Although they cost about $1 to $2 more per dozen, he felt this was a reasonable investment in his health. After just a few months, his inflammation markers decreased significantly. "I never expected that a small change in how I choose eggs could make such a big difference," Thomas shared. "Now I understand that not all eggs are the same, and reading labels really matters." Like Thomas, many seniors don't pay attention to the information on egg labels. They often buy out of habit or choose the cheapest product without realizing that for just a little more money, they could receive much higher nutritional value. So how can you choose high-quality eggs at American supermarkets? Nutrition experts advise that you should read labels carefully, prioritizing organic, pasture-raised, or free-range labels if your budget allows. Also look for certifications like Certified Humane or Animal Welfare Approved, as brands with these certifications usually ensure better chicken raising conditions, resulting in eggs with higher nutritional quality. If possible, pay attention to the color of the egg yolk, as yolks from well-raised chickens typically have a deeper orange-yellow color compared to the pale yellow of conventional eggs. And don't forget to check the production date because fresher eggs are always better in the US. Egg cartons usually have a Julian date, the day's sequential number in the year, from 001 to 365, and the closer the number is to the current date, the better. Dr. Sarah Mitchell from Mayo Clinic shares for seniors. Choosing high-quality eggs isn't just a matter of nutrition, but also relates to controlling chronic inflammation, a risk factor for many age-related diseases such as cardiovascular issues, diabetes, and even cognitive decline. So the next time you buy eggs at Walmart, Kroger, Safeway, or any supermarket, take a moment to read the labels. The price difference might only be a few dollars, but the difference in long-term health could be priceless. Remember, investing in quality nutrition today is investing in tomorrow's health. What type of eggs do you usually choose at the supermarket? Have you ever noticed the difference between various types of eggs? Share your experience in the comments below. Senior health tips for choosing the best eggs for optimal nutrition that supports healthy aging can make a significant difference in your wellness journey. When selecting eggs at your local grocery store, look for these labels that indicate the highest nutritional value. Choose pasture-raised eggs, which contain the highest omega-3 content beneficial for heart and brain health. Organic eggs come from hens raised without antibiotics or synthetic pesticides, offering cleaner nutrition. Free-range eggs are produced by chickens with outdoor access that typically produce more nutrient-dense eggs. Be cautious of misleading terms and avoid eggs labeled only as natural, which is a meaningless term with no regulated standards. Similarly, farm fresh is merely a marketing term with no regulatory meaning behind it. Conventional eggs typically come from confined hens with significantly lower nutritional profiles and higher inflammation-promoting omega-6 content. For additional assurance of quality, check for respected third-party certifications such as Certified Humane Animal Welfare Approved and USDA Organic, which verify that certain standards have been met. Making these small changes to your shopping habits can have meaningful impacts on your health as you age, potentially reducing inflammation and supporting overall wellness without significantly increasing your grocery budget. Your body will thank you for making this simple change to your shopping habits. As we've explored throughout this video, eggs can be either a superfood or a potential health hazard for seniors. It all depends on how we select, prepare, and consume them. I want to sincerely thank you for staying with me through this video. Your dedication to improving your health in these golden years means everything to me. Small changes in how you prepare and consume eggs can make a remarkable difference in how you feel every day. What was your biggest takeaway from today's video? Have you been making any of these mistakes? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Your experience might help another senior on their health journey. If you found this information valuable, please support Senior Health Life by giving this video a thumbs up, subscribing if you haven't already, and sharing with friends who might benefit. Every like helps us reach more seniors with information that can transform their health. Thank you for being part of our community. Remember, it's never too late for small changes that lead to big health improvements. Stay healthy, stay vibrant, and I'll see you in the next video.